Peace, family. This is Lions Den with another news and commentary. Here in Maryland, we have a situation, and I would like to say is to give a shout out to the Queen True Royal family for this story. A white priest apologized because he called the police and escorted all the black family out of their mother's funeral. So I'm gonna go ahead and play this video and give you the rest of my commentary.
And Agnes Hicks's obituary, this was for her viewing and funeral that was held here inside this church Tuesday morning. Hundreds of people showed up to pay their respects, but it all ended abruptly when someone knocked over and damaged the church's sacred cup, also known as a chalice. A cell phone records a chaotic scene from the church pews as an argument between the pastor and family laying their loved one to rest escalates, while the body of 54-year-old Agnes Hicks lays in her casket right nearby. A short time later, the family is seen carrying out her casket to leave, with shocked attendees and police cars in the parking lot.
This was uncalled for. Yes. Uncalled for at that church. And it really hurt me. Yeah. Really do. To see your loved one come there to rest and be shut down like that.
Hicks's family is still traumatized over what happened. They say Agnes Hicks was baptized as a young girl at St. Mary's Catholic Church in Charlotte Hall, and it's where she had always wanted her funeral. But things got ugly at her viewing with Pastor Michael Breezy. This is a photo of him from the church's website, when family says someone went in for a hug and accidentally knocked over the church's sacred chalice near the altar.
That's when all hell broke loose. He literally got on the mic and said there will be no funeral, there will be no mass, no repast. Yeah. Everyone get the hell out of my church. He was disrespectful. He disrespected our family. He disrespected my mother. He called my mother a thing. Yeah. He said, get this thing out of my church. Everyone get the hell out of my church. Yes. It was very sad. It was very sad. Yes. And I never seen anything like that before.
Family says the pastor then called police.
Bad enough we had to bury our own mother yesterday. But for you to say she's a thing and it will be no funeral, you're not a preacher. You're not a pastor. You're not a father of the Lord. Yeah. You're not none of that.
Acting like that,
you're the devil.
When officers arrived, they determined the family was not in the wrong and escorted them to a funeral home out of the county, where another pastor performed their funeral service. Meanwhile, the Archdiocese of Washington has issued an apology to the family that reads in part, quote, "What occurred at St. Mary's Parish does not reflect the Catholic Church's fundamental calling to respect, nor does that incident represent the pastoral approach the priests of the Archdiocese of Washington commit to undertake every day in their ministry."
My mom was supposed to have a great funeral. And all this came up, and now I'm so traumatized about it. I'm going to keep thinking about this every day. Like, I can't never forget this day.
The Archdiocese adds that they are taking this matter very seriously, and it is still under review. Father Breezy is also expected to make a formal apology to the family.
Here's what I have to say about that. You know, this priest had the audacity to kick the family out of their own mother's funeral, all because he accidentally messed with one of their I guess their prices or something. But still, why would you do that? Why would you kick the entire family out? It's sickening and it's outrageous. It's like a lot of people knowing that they lost their mother, and then the family's going to be traumatized for the rest of their life because of incidents like this. I can't believe this. I can't believe what's happening with this priest. And now, because of this media circus, the priest finally had to apologize for what happened to the family. Seriously? Come on. Really? This is why I said that now it's time for everything to stop. Everything. The Archdiocese apologized, released a statement, and now you have the priest finally admit he was wrong, and he make a formal apology. Well, you know what? I'm not going to accept any apology. You're going to traumatize. Really, if I was the family, I would have said, you know what, we don't need your apology. We know how you are, and basically you just really ruined our lives. It's bad enough that we lost a mom, but you're gonna ruin ruin my lives too after you kick us out? Seriously? It's crazy and it's outrageous. So I'm glad they went to another church to perform the funeral ceremonies, because this priest is wrong, and basically I hope they just don't deal with the priest anymore. I'm talking about not just the family that lost their mother, but I'm talking about everybody else that go to that church and not deal with that priest. I'm just saying. Leave me a comment. Tell me what you think about this story. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Subscribe to my reaction channel. And subscribe to my Black Johnson channel for more news and commentary. But with that being said, this is Lionsden signing off. Deuces.